Hello, my little friends. Welcome back to my channel. I am Shamili, and today we are meeting for another day in Happy Home Paradise. And by the way, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. It gets me more visibility, so it helps me grow. Thank you very much in advance if you do it. And today is a very, very special day in Happy Home Paradise because we finally got to build the school. And I've been waiting for this moment for a very, very long time because my last Happy Home video was quite a few, I don't know, 1 week ago? I don't remember, but it's been a long time that I've been waiting. And the first thing we get to do is to decorate the building face, or I don't know, facade, is it how you call it? And honestly, it was way harder than expected because I don't know why I had in mind this school with like a white school and then a red roof and door, but after that I was like, is that really how a school should look like? And because my school when I was in high school was looking like a prison, not really like a beautiful school, so I was really like, how is a beautiful charming school looking like? So it was a bit hard, but in the end I was like, okay, I'm just gonna settle with something. And then you're gonna see the beginning of the school building is not at all gonna go like the real build, in fact. But at first I was like, yeah, so my school was pretty depressing. It was like naked walls and just like tons of benches and chairs, like, you know, those old chairs that have like wooden sharp stuff that rip your pants and your socks, like high socks and everything. So I really hated those in school. And the flooring was something we had not a choice here. And then I was like trying to make the color match because so in my school we had only one bench for 2 students like this, but the color was not matching, so I ended up like switching for just 2 benches next to each other and making like a crowded class. So I don't know how your schools are, how your classroom are, but yeah, so for us it's like around 27 students in a class, which is a lot. So yeah, I was like, I don't know, and I was honestly hating it, like the colors, the layout. I was really hating it. So I decided to just like change it to go to something a bit funky, and like change the flooring to something a bit more colorful and peppy, and put windows inside the classroom, like you have a beautiful view to the court side or something, and then place a beautiful library on one of the wall, as if, like, you know, all the textbooks and everything could be stored there, and like if needed you have all the materials near the teacher bench. So yeah, I completely changed my idea, and honestly I'm so glad I did it, because I must admit that my at least high school times was not like a super good memory. I really hated going to schools, and not that I'd hate learning, but I really didn't like going to school. So I really didn't want in the end to reproduce such a depressing environment. I wanted the classroom, at least in the game, to be like the beautiful, cute place where you would love to go to class and enjoy and have fun. And yeah, something that would actually bring like happy memories for my virtual students, I guess. So I'm really happy I did that, because I'm really glad and satisfied how my classroom looked like, in fact. So that is that. And I don't know why it took me forever to work on the teacher corner, but I guess I was still not familiar with all the objects I got, and so I needed to play around a bit, and I cut a lot of me scrolling through objects, because I did that for a bunch of time, like just scrolling and examining all the objects for like minutes. And even when I was like speed fasting my video, it was like taking forever for me to inspect all the objects. And then you see I just went with the minimum requirements of 4 benches and 4 chairs for the students, and honestly I think it's way better this way. It still is classroom vibes, and at least it's not too crowded, and I tried to do like a small layout that is making everybody able to read the board, the blackboard. So I know it's not the most practical way to build a classroom, but I think it's way cuter and funnier this way. So and then I was trying to change the teacher benches because I don't know, the layout was like misbalanced, and the teacher's bench color was not modifiable, and I was not vibing with that harsh color. But in the end, I think I made it work in another way. So yeah, but I was still trying to explore my options over there. And then I added more small, tiny libraries, just because I thought it could be super cute, and play the lockers, or kind of, because I don't know for you guys, but for me, we had small lockers at the end of the class, like at the really back of the class, to place like your textbooks and everything. So because the benches, no, not benches, the tables, they were not like storage table, just a simple table. So to place all of your textbooks and not having it your backpack, we had those small lockers at the end of the classroom. So that's what I was trying to do. And then I added a little CD player or recorder, player, just because one of my teacher, when I was like in elementary school, she liked to play classical music while we were like doing assignment in class, because she was convinced that it was like helping students to relax and to focus. And it's something I agree, like I have at least a very fond memory of that. So it was very chill to do that, and I wanted to incorporate a little memory of that teacher. So I feel like I'm just explaining my whole life in this build. And then I also added like a little hamsters, because this is something I see a lot in movies. Like every American schools, they have like a hamsters in the class, and like students have to take care of it. I don't know how true is this, but it's something I see a lot in movies, like especially my children's movies. Maybe it has changed since then. And then I wanted to put like a little sports equipment, and on a table I placed a chessboard, just for the kind of bad students, like they are not listening to the lessons but playing chess, and ironically they are like right in front of the board, so the teacher can keep an eye on them. And then I wanted to place the clock, because for me, what would be a school without a clock? Like it's the only thing you're looking at, like waiting for the bell to ring. Like it's the end, you have to play in the courtyard or something like that. So for me, a clock is like typical classroom material. And then I had this little learning board, I guess, which I wanted to place, but it was weird because it was too large, so it was a bit like impacting on the window. But okay, never mind. I mean, it's a small detail. And then I used those lamps because I think they are really school material lamps. Like you don't get beautiful lamps, you get those kind of office-like, really like, I don't know how to say it, generic lamps that are like all the times on because it costs too much money for the school to just like switch them off, I guess. And then I was wanting to do a little string of pearl to enter the classroom. And then I was just double checking that everything was to my liking, because it was very important before ending the build, but I could not add anything more, so I was pretty happy. And then we got to choose the teacher, which is something I really was not expecting. I thought everything was randomly assigned, and I picked Roscoe because, I don't know, he gave me teacher vibes. Probably you don't know it if you're English speaker, but I'm not sure. But he made me thought of like the teacher in du which is like a comics book from France about like a student who is like pretty pretty bad student, and so Roscoe made me think of the teacher. And I named my school Feldman Law School, which is really not a exciting name. So just let me know in the comment what is the name of your school, because I was really like hard to find a good name. My school name was really not something enchanting, and I was really unable to think of a joke word with school. So I just got with like, okay, Felmenora School is just Felmenor School. So let me know what is the name you picked for your school in the comments. And I think that concludes kind of the video, the build. Afterwards, I just picked a picture for my school, and then we got to do the ending of the school event, which is just going outside and taking a beautiful pictures with the whole Happy Home Paradise team. So I'm gonna leave you here. Thank you for watching. It pleases me very much. And don't forget to like my video if you like my build. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you like what I do. It really helps me grow, as I was saying. It helps me grow, it helps me get more visibility, and it pleases me very much. So don't forget to do that, and then you get to see my video as soon as it get out. So thank you, and let me know in the comments if you like it. How would you name your school in Happy Home Paradise? And see you in my next video. Bye.
Depression creeps up on you quietly.